Welcome back to Live Now from Fox, everyone. I'm your host, Mike Page. Thanks again for joining us. We have some breaking news with President Trump putting on Truth Social, announcing a trade deal with South Korea, saying, I am pleased to announce that the United States of America has agreed to a full and complete trade deal with the Republic of Korea. The deal is that South Korea will give to the United States $350 billion for investments owned and controlled by the United States and selected by myself as president. Additionally, South Korea will purchase $100 billion of LNG or other energy products. And further, South Korea has agreed to invest a large sum of money for their investment purposes. This sum will be announced within the next few weeks when the president of South Korea comes to the White House for a bilateral meeting. I would also like to congratulate the new president on his electoral success. It is also agreed that South Korea will be completely open to trade with the United States and that they will accept American product, including cars and trucks, agriculture, etc. We have agreed to a tariff for South Korea of 15%. Okay. America will not be charged a tariff. I would like to thank the trade representatives who come forward today. It was a great honor to meet them and talk about the great success of their country. Wow. Howard Lutnick also putting this out, saying today we agreed to another historic trade deal. The Republic of Korea will provide $350 billion for the United States to invest as President Trump directs, with 90% of the profits going to the American people. I like it. South Korea also agreed to purchase $100 billion in LNG and other energy products from the United States over the next 3.5 years. Additionally, when the president of South Korea visits the White House in the coming weeks, President Trump and the president will announce the enormous investments South Korean companies will make in America. So that is new from the White House. A little bit.
Yeah, he just said that. He just repeated it twice. Look, we getting that money, man. Check it. We getting that money. He just secured another $450 billion investment trade deal for the U.S. I'm telling you. We getting that money, big dog. And that's what it's all about. Because imagine, look, and the only reason I compare him to his last presidency. So, look, I compare Trump to who was in office last. I can't compare him to Kamala because we don't know what she could have done. We're going to compare him to his last opponent, which is Biden. Biden didn't do none of this. No trade deals. Nothing was changed. I just like how Trump came in there and stiff-armed everybody. He said, hey, we got the largest economy because why? We're the largest consumers. And since we're the largest consumers, you want your products over here because they don't sell in your country. They sell in our country. And we're not going to let you profit off of our people unless we got a good deal. And since that is, we're going to have to put a deal. Everybody got to come to the table and make a deal. I like how he did that, man. That's just the boss move. He came to the table like a businessman and said, hey, everybody got to do a new deal with me. I'm the new president. The old deal was the old deal. Everybody been ripping us off. It's time for a new deal. What's up? Or everybody getting taxed. Why? Because we are the highest consumers in damn near the world. That being said, since we love spending our money, using our credit, and we have a fetish for being fear of missing out, and we need everything new, and we like to consume all these other things from other countries, we're not saying we can't have them, but we willing to negotiate deals with it. We just want it to be fair, but it's seeming like we're charging for our exports, and we're not getting nothing for. Well, we're charging for it. We're charging them, and we ain't even getting charged. That's what it seemed like. Exactly what this seemed like. He said, we have agreed to tariff for South Korea at 15%, and America will not be charged a tariff. You get what I'm saying? Usually we'll charge them to send, they'll charge us to receive. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Hey, it don't seem like we'll be getting charged. That's a deal for me. That's a better deal than we had. And now that's just North Korea. That's just South Korea. We just did a $800 billion deal with the European Union. Bro, this happened within 5 days of each other. We just secured over what? $1.2 trillion of investments by two different countries in trade deals and arms and investing into energy and agriculture in our country. And if they buy American cars, they get 0% tariff on them. Oh, man. That, you know what that do? That forces people that if you buy your cars from America, you don't have to pay tax on them. You get them for free. No tariff on this car. That means we're advising our cars to come. What that does, that advise other companies to come to our country and build in our country. Because if you send, instead of you getting, and it makes sense, you build in our country, employ our people, send their cars to that country that you need to be in, they get taxed less, you can get more money back. That's what I'm assuming, right? That's just maybe they gonna we kind of stiffen arm in the game because the people that's gonna buy your stuff anyway gotta buy it from us, and we gonna buy them as the consumers of the stuff anyway, because we got the highest consumers. I guess when it's like that, that's what's got to be. Why if we wasn't in power, maybe if we weren't consuming so much, spending so much money on stuff we can't afford, maybe we wouldn't have this much power. But due to the fact that that's not true and that's just what we're doing, then everybody come to the table, bro. If we feel like it ain't fair and we're the reason why your economy is thriving because we're paying so much in taxes versus ours, man, that's just what's got to happen. Everybody got to come to the table. And then when you make threats to these people, yes, you might have to push it back and say, hey, now I'm going to push it back another month. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm going to have to, I'm going to do 25%. All right, I'll push it back 2 more months. Y'all got 2 more months to negotiate. I'm not playing. It's going to go up to 50. What you're doing is you spook them a little bit. Not saying you going to have to do what you got to do, but so be it, because our economy is not going to fall. Your economy going to fall before our economy falls. So why do this to your economy? Just go in there, call, make a deal. We can hit you with the reciprocal and we can be straight. That's all it is. It's business, bro. Because people don't understand, like, how is the government being funded external from the taxes? The taxes don't even pay that much to the government for real, because that money has to probably go back into our government funding for weapons and military, which makes us really strong and protect us and our allies. So we got to get external investments, man. We went to Qatar. We got investments from there. The UAE. We had to get investments from there. So secure investments on technology and energy. That's crazy. This is what we got to do. This wasn't happening 4 years ago. That's all I'm saying. You know, maybe he didn't want to do it, but you come in here and you like, hey, man, shit got to change, and it's going to change today, and it's going to change immediately or else. And that's just how it is. You know why? Because our economy is more stable. We can handle that disruption. Other countries can't. So what you do is you stiff arm them. You Heisman them, bro. You Heisman. You stiff arm them and you force them to do what you want them to do because it benefits you. And if it benefits them too, they're going to do it. Of course, they're not going to do something that don't benefit them. It's up to them if they want to make that deal or not. But don't mess up your economy by doing it. Just come in, make a phone call, and negotiate. Everybody can negotiate, come to the table. I heard they're looking at Venezuela next, and they're looking at India. And India, I heard they're getting taxed a little bit higher due to the fact that they're association with Russia. Now, I don't, and they're part of BRICS too. So what if you break BRICS down too? That'd be nuts, because I don't think they're ready to be a whole yet. But so be it as of now, man. This is interesting. What do you think about this? I think it's a win for the United States, and that don't matter if you're Democrat or Republican. This is a win-win for both of us, man. So y'all think about it in that aspect, man. We getting damn near free trade. At least we're not being charged, but we're charging them. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Y'all do as you please with that information. It's still low tariff for a lot of people. We're gonna go from there, man. Y'all make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's go. Peace.